They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
Go, check.
First and 10
Here we go, here we go.
42-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points. Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Cardinal.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. He'll take this down inside the 30. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, this is James Cook. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. Once again, it's Cook. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This fielded at the 2. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key. And from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run up the middle with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's Cook. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Allen. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Toward the perimeter, it's Cooper. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. On 3rd down, here's Davis. And he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They're going on 4th down. Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Bills. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Panther Street.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Panther 60. Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. This throw left side caught by Kittle.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Man in motion here is Jennings. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. The speed on display. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach, Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On play action, Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll run with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Throwing is Allen. That'll be intercepted. And the Niners will take over at their own 14-yard line. First and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. He'll get it into the hands of Kittle. 17 yards on that play. First down, 49ers.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Go, Reed! Go! Go!
They'll motion over Samuel.
Check go!
He's to the 15. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal.
Go!
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. One of the tight ends in motion right. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Brown.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. Slot man in motion right. Third and short. Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
The run here with McCaffrey. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's going to be caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
5 wide. That's it.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Allen looking downfield for Coleman. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bill.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again, it's Allen. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners are going to have it just past their 25.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Man in motion here is Jennings. To throw on first down is Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. A run here with McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Here we go. One final play. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long. So a win here for the 49ers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.